morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I don't know if it's going to be like too hot outside. And yes, that's coming from me, so you know it's going to be hot outside. If it's not that bad, I would love to get the other yarn that I have rolled. I did it last time outside because all of the dust and stuff when you're rolling yarn kind of gets everywhere. And outside, I didn't have to worry about that. At this moment, I think today should be good. I know tomorrow and through the rest of the week would not be good for that. Also, I need to knit quite a bit because I did not get as much done yesterday as I had hoped, unfortunately. I did get 2 squares made, so I'm happy with that, but I needed to get a little bit more than that done because I need to, my minimum is like 2.5 a day, so I'm a little bit behind, but I think I should be able to catch up today. But anyway, yeah, that's what I would like to get done today, but you never know what might actually happen, and there's a fungus gnat flying around behind you, and it is very distracting. But anyway, yeah, right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a second with whatever I'm doing next. I am gonna head outside and get this yarn rolled. I still can't find the basket that I was looking for to put the yarn in while I bring it out there, so that's kind of annoying. I have no idea where that is, but this will work perfectly fine for today. And I have on so much sunscreen right now, and it's not super hot today. But yeah, I'm gonna head outside and get as much of this rolled as I can, but I probably won't video while I'm rolling the yarn because it is a little bit warm outside and I don't want you to overheat. So yeah, I'm gonna head outside. I'll show you how much I get done, and hopefully I get all of it, but you never know. I got all 3 of the white ones done. I just have the pink ones, but I don't want to get too much sun, and I feel like I've been out here for a while, but I'm happy that I got 3 of them done. And also, it's not that bad out here, actually. I just don't want to get sunburned, but it feels really nice. And by the way, that took about an hour and 20 minutes, I would say, so a while. And yeah, now I only have these 3 little guys. I might get them later on today, but yeah, I really did not want to get sunburned, but at least I got all 3 of these done. And now I don't know what I'm gonna get up to next, but I will see you in a second no matter what. Probably knitting, actually. I may or may not have forgotten that all of the yarn was not in this basket, so yeah, I need to put all of that back, but I have also, yes, they're in my hand. I didn't realize I was holding those, but I have also gotten quite a bit of knitting done. But besides knitting today, it was a fairly normal day otherwise. Dad and I got the, mostly Dad, I was just kind of there to help move it, but we got a little cover. It's quite big actually, but we got a like awning cover tent thing, I don't know what to call it, up over the garden, so that way my little guys won't get overheated, hopefully, with the temperatures tomorrow, the day after that, and then one more day. So it's definitely needed, and I hope that it helps just keep the sun off of them and the intense heat off of them. And I also watered both mine and Dad's garden today because I was over there, because I actually needed to harvest some of my chives. I harvested quite a bit, actually. I love chives, so it's so exciting. This is like, what, the 3rd time I think that I've harvested them this year. So yeah, I have quite a few chives now that I'm very excited about. And I also needed to harvest another little piece of dill today because it also was starting to try and flower. I have these little guys over here. I forgot them last night, so this is what I'm keeping my dill in. This is the piece that I just harvested today. So yeah, the dill is doing amazingly, but I didn't like that it was starting to, I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to have like flowers on there, and I don't want them to do that with this heat wave. I just forgot that they were over here yesterday, so that's why they're still here. But I am amazed that I have been able to actually harvest some dill. This is like the first time it's ever been healthy enough to truly harvest, because last year, I believe it was last year, when I grew dill, it wasn't really really a very healthy plant. It was hydroponic, which was really fun, so it grew really fast. But I was only able to technically harvest it once because it got very unhealthy and was suddenly not going to make it, so I had to harvest it. That's why I don't necessarily count it as harvesting it. Maybe I was able to harvest it twice, I don't know, but I wasn't able to harvest it many times is the point. So the fact that this plant is actually growing so well that like it's even having new leaves from where I harvested from yesterday already, it's very exciting because I love the flavor of dill. So yeah, the fact that I'm actually gonna get quite a bit of it this year is amazing. So I definitely hope that they do well through the heat. Very nervous though. And also today, they're behind you, okay. I moved over because they needed a little bit more sunlight, but I just showed you these guys yesterday, but I'm gonna show you them again because I moved them. The thyme and oregano that I am propagating from Dad's garden are now over here in the sunshine, at least for a little while. Gonna see how they do. I don't know if it's gonna be better for them or not, but they seem pretty darn happy at the moment. So yeah, those little guys are over here. And also I moved the colorful leaves that are sprouting. I moved them over here into the sunshine too because it looked like they were really reaching for the light, and I don't think that they were getting enough where they were, so I moved those little guys over into the window too. I am again not good at sprouting things from seed, and the first time I tried sprouting the colorful leaves from seed that was grown off of the plants that I have, they didn't make it. So this is the second try and I'm very nervous, but hopefully because I'm giving them more light, they'll be okay this time. I have no idea, but I am hopeful. The plant where the seeds came from, I did sprout from seed, so those are doing well. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard sprouting them from the seeds that they're growing. To be honest, these plants were not healthy at all last year, and they're just now finally starting to get healthy, and I sprouted quite a few of their seeds, and those are technically propagations from the main plants because the main plants didn't make it. So yeah, those also have struggled. So I'm grateful that they're doing as well as they are. That's one of the reasons why I want to sprout more of them, is because they are a little bit of a struggle for me to take care of. I don't know how to properly care for them quite yet. I'll figure it out eventually, but it's not quite there yet. And yeah, as for today's weather, honestly, not as bad as I was expecting it to be. It was actually quite a lot cooler than I was expecting it to be. It's still hot and it's still summer, but it's not as bad as I thought that it was gonna be, which is really nice. So it's one less day of intense heat than I was expecting, so I'm very grateful for that. And also I wanted to say real quick, because I know pretty much everyone right now is experiencing this heat, I hope that you're doing okay and you're able to stay cool and hydrated and everything. Just like, yeah, I hope that you're doing okay, because yeah, the weather right now, it's a lot. It's gonna be so much that tomorrow I'm actually going to be closing my blinds because yeah, too much heat will get inside. I had to in the winter as well, and I really did not like it. So the fact that I have to do it again already is not making me very happy, but it'll keep my plants happy, so I will do it for them, especially with them being right up in the window like some of them are. It might be a bit too much for them. I know that they are drinking a lot of water right now because I just gave Debbie, the bird of paradise behind you. I'm actually very proud of myself for remembering what type of plant she is recently, but I just gave her water on Sunday, and it is currently Tuesday. It's been 2 days, and I gave her a lot of water and she's already completely out of it. I'm hoping that means that she's finally happy though. And I did actually remember to count how many rows were on the knitting needles before I started chatting, and we had 15. So I'm assuming we'll be at 20, but honestly, I don't know. It kind of feels like it might be a little bit more. And it is looking a little bit likely that I'm gonna need another ball of yarn of each color, unfortunately. I hope not. Probably not the white because I already have so many of those made, but of the the purple, blue, and pink, it is looking kind of likely that I'm gonna need another ball of each because this thing is gonna be a little bit bigger than I was expecting it to be, honestly. And you probably know this, but this is the last row that I will be knitting at the moment, even though I will probably most definitely be finishing this square later on. For right now, I think I need a little bit of a break. I'm definitely gonna have quite a few calluses after making this blanket, which is kind of hilarious. I can feel it like kind of starting on the tip of my pointer finger and also on the top of my pinky, like right above the nail. So I can definitely tell we're gonna have a few calluses from knitting, which is hilarious. But anyway, how many rows do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We knit 6 rows again. I am very consistent with that recently. But yeah, so we have knit this so far today, this square. How am I gonna do this? This square I also knit today, and this one. So yeah, we're technically knit 4 squares today, so very, very happy with that. Honestly, I am so happy with that because yeah, yesterday I was a little bit behind, so we'll definitely finish this one and maybe start a little bit of a next one. But yeah, we knit 4 squares today. I'm so happy. And we have a total of, what is that, 8? Yeah, we have 8 pink squares so far, and this is how much yarn we have left, and we need 20. So yeah, I have a very large feeling that I'm gonna need more yarn of the pink, blue and purple yarn, but this one perfectly fine because I have so many squares already of that. But anyway, I think that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And as for tomorrow, I don't really think that I'm going to be getting up to that much, except for trying to keep my my plants cool outside and in here, of course, too, but mostly outside in my garden. But because of that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna be kind of having a calm day tomorrow. So I don't know what I'll be getting up to just yet, but we will figure it out tomorrow. But again, yeah, just thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye. I'll see you later.